If you see something, say something, and stay anonymous. Call Crime Stoppers at 234-7272 or submit a tip online at nmicrimestoppers.com. No names, no caller ID, no recordings, just your info. And if your tip leads to an arrest, you could earn up to $1,000 in cash. Your tips have helped take hundreds of criminals off the streets in the NMI. It works because of you. Crime Stoppers, we want your information, not your name. PHI is your local pharmacy serving customers in Cagman, Garapan, and Dandan since 1996. Shop PHI Pharmacy for all your prescriptions, and we even offer a large line of multivitamin supplements. Our Dandan location is open weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 4 on weekends. Or visit our Garapan and Cagman locations weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 1 on Saturdays. Check us out online at phipharmacy.com or follow us on Facebook. PHI is a locally owned independent community Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
AP News, I'm Ed Donahue. A federal judge is hearing arguments on whether she should at least temporarily stop the immigration crackdown in Minnesota. State Attorney General Keith Ellison says Attorney General Pam Bondi's letter to Minnesota's governor crossed the line.
This is not about fraud, and it's not even about immigration, and it's certainly not about law enforcement. It's about handing over documents of the state of Minnesota, private information, including voting information, to the federal government. That's what this is about, and that's why we're fighting it.
A man was shot and killed over the weekend in Minneapolis. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt says Democrats are to blame.
For weeks, Governor Walz and the Mayor Jacob Fry and other elected Democrats were spreading lies about federal law enforcement officers who are risking their lives daily to remove the worst criminal illegal aliens from our streets.
Leavitt says Tom Homan, the administration's border czar, would be the main point of contact on the ground in Minneapolis during continued operations by federal immigration officers. At least 25 deaths are being blamed on a winter storm that moved through the Northeast. The heaviest snow fell in New York and New England. Just to the south, Cal and Aaron Kripke were at the Philadelphia Art Museum to sled down the steps made famous by the movie Rocky.
My dad told me that this is a bucket list activity. I've never done it before, so I came out and did it.
It's a checklist item. Every Philly kid has to do it. At least once.
It wasn't just the Northeast. Recovery from Mississippi's worst ice storm in more than 30 years could take a week or more. A coating of ice knocked down trees and down power lines. Officials say the campus of the University of Mississippi will be closed for the week. And officials are warning cold temperatures add stress by constricting blood vessels, which can in turn raise blood pressure and heart attack risks, especially when shoveling. This is AP News. Palestinians are waiting for the Rafah crossing to reopen.
It's Gaza's lifeline, an only gateway to the outside world that wasn't controlled by Israel before the war. The opening is expected after Israel announced that the remains of the final hostage in Gaza, Ran Gvili, had been recovered. Hours earlier, Israel had said it would open the Rafah crossing between Gaza and Egypt with limitations once the search operation for Gvili was complete. Its opening would be seen as ushering in the second phase of the US-brokered ceasefire. With much of Gaza reduced to rubble, the United Nations has said the territory's population of over 2 million people needs a massive influx of fuel, food, medicine and tents. While some aid has entered via the crossing, trucks have been lined up outside it for months while waiting for the chance to enter. But it's not immediately clear when the crossing will open and whether it will allow the flow of goods and people both into and out of the war-shattered territory. I'm Lawrence Brooks.
I'm Ed Donahue, AP News.
If you see something, say something, and stay anonymous. Call Crime Stoppers at 234-7272 or submit a tip online at nmicrimestoppers.com. No names, no caller ID, no recordings, just your info. And if your tip leads to an arrest, you could earn up to $1,000 in cash. Your tips have helped take hundreds of criminals off the streets in the NMI. It works because of you. Crime Stoppers, we want your information, not your name. PHI is your local pharmacy serving customers in Cagman, Garapan, and Dandan since 1996. Shop PHI Pharmacy for all your prescriptions, and we even offer a large line of multivitamin supplements. Our Dandan location is open weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 4 on weekends. Or visit our Garapan and Cagman locations weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 1 on Saturdays. Check us out online at phipharmacy.com or follow us on Facebook. PHI is a locally owned independent community Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Clock bark. Sky still gray. Radio clicks on. Static haze. Good morning, Marianas. In my face. Brad yelling, wake up, Saipan. No escape. Coffee burns my lip. He laughs in my kitchen. Talks like he knows every bruise that I am in. Good morning, Marianas. Rise up, Saipan. Hearts on the harbor. Headlines in his hand. Good morning, Marianas. Live from the reef to the ridge. Bread with the weather. And a dare on the bridge. Traffic on Beach Road. Kids half dressed. He jokes about rain and unpaid rent. Says call the show. Tell me what you regret. Then plays our song like a second chance bet. He says, say your name, we say it like a prayer. Through busted speakers, we are almost there. Good morning, Marianas. Rise up, Saipan. Shacks and condos, all sing with the fan. Good morning, Marianas. Old scars, new daylight. Brad talks nonsense, somehow gets it right. Who is this voice in my cracked dashboard? Why does it feel like he is keeping score of every tired island soul dragged out of bed? Every maybe I will make it spinning in my head. Good morning, Marianas. Rise up, Saipan. Bad roads, good stories, all part of the plan. Good morning, Marianas. Yeah, shout it again. Brad says you are awake, so start living it then.
Good morning, Marianas. Holy cow, it is Tuesday morning. It still feels like a Monday to me because yesterday was just a complete soup sandwich. Good morning, Marianas. It's 7:41 today, Tuesday morning, and it may be wet and sloppy outside, but it is going to be great in here with you today. That's my promise to you today. We're going to have a great show, and we hope that you are ready for it. It's going to be a great one. My goodness, what a sloppy day it was. There was flooding all over the place. There's debris all over the place. Hey, put your hands together, Marianas, for your local mayor's offices, for your Department of Public Works, everyone who is out there, even just regular folks who went out there clearing drains, getting branches out of the road, and, you know, getting that debris out of the road all over the place yesterday to keep us moving along just fine. I'm telling you, remember I showed you that lake that was up there on Capitol Hill over there by the EOC. That was all because of a big drain that was all clogged up. People out there doing that. People going down Capitol Hill, drain by drain by drain, with shovels and rakes, you know, those heavy metal ones, all over the place. And, you know, it was like this all over the island. And it's going to be a little while before some places clean up, like over there at NM Tech, and we're looking forward to hearing from them today to find out how their recovery is going over there in lower base. But my goodness, what a day yesterday. And I'll tell you what a day for football too, because I was not expecting all of that to happen yesterday. Oh my goodness, who had that going on? I'll tell you what, I know who is happy. Seahawks fans across the Marianas are happy. I know there's way more folks who are big Seahawks fans than they are Rams fans here in the Marianas. And I know also there are a lot more New England Patriots fans. I know there's Broncos fans out here. And apologies to them. I hope they feel a little bit better. My goodness, all those folks who are cheering for the Broncos. Oh, what a tough one. They finally got a little piece of what it's like in Buffalo to say, oh man, that one play, we should have went for that field goal. And what about that fumble? Oh, I know. It was a backwards pass. I don't know. I'm telling you. That I get that that's not going to be a happy moment for everybody who's out there. So apologies and sadness for you guys. The only tough thing for me is having to deal with those incorrigible Patriots fans. My gosh, I have no hate for the success of the New England Patriots, but I can tell you that I can't stand them being happy. I know. I realize I've got some issues I got to deal with. My sadness from the Bills. I thought it was good. Turns out, no, I am not happy. I am more upset now seeing that the Patriots are going to the Super Bowl after that game against the Broncos. Man, because the Bills should be there. They didn't deserve it because they played like crap. But I'm telling you, the Bills can't freaking believe it. It would have been a real game. It would have been something. I know. It is awful, but we'll get through it. Anyway, the Patriots beat the Broncos in Denver in the snow, 10-7. They get it done. They find a way against a second-string quarterback to get it done. And the Seattle Seahawks at home, 31-27, as the time ticked out after Puka Nacua ruled down inbounds as Stafford was bringing them down the field. What an end of a season. So raise your hand if you think the Patriots have a chance in this one. All right, I don't see a lot of hands. But I'll tell you what, when Tom Brady went to his first Super Bowl against the greatest show on turf, the Rams were favored by like 2 touchdowns. I think it was 13 points. So anything can happen. Is it about defending the honor? Yeah, thanks, Chris. But I think this is going to be Marshawn Lynch needs to go to this game and bang a drum for the Seahawks so that they can come down and play strong against the Patriots in the Super Bowl. I'm not picking sides, but I hope the Seahawks win. I know. Hey, look, I just hope there's a good game because we're going to have a lot of folks who are going to be hanging out for the Super Bowl at the VFW, VFW Saipan Post 3457. It's going to be $30, get you your light breakfast, your full lunch. Dennis Matsumoto and the team grilling hot dogs, but mostly Dennis and people supporting him. And then it's all you can drink Bloody Marys and all you can drink Bud and Bud Light. From our partners over there at Marpac, $30. And then there's going to be the unofficial sprint in the streets. It's going to be wild. We're looking forward to it, and it should be a lot of fun. I know one Patriots fan who's going to be excited. I just don't know if he's going to be in Saipan or Guam or maybe somewhere else in the world. Mr. IT&E himself, Dave Gibson. I know he's a big Pats fan. Oh, man. Well, good luck. Now I have to root for him a little bit. The main thing is I'm just hoping for a good game. I hope it's not one of those Seattle versus Denver Super Bowls where Denver just looked awful right from the get-go, and it wasn't even a good game. I know that's great for the Seahawks. I mean, I know you guys will love that. But, I mean, it wasn't like a good game to watch, so at least we'll have some fun. So that's VFW, $30. You come to VFW, and you can holler for your favorite team. There's going to be prizes from Marpac for the first 30 folks who walk in the door. That's right. It's a door prize. It's not the first 30 people who buy tickets. It's the first 30 people who show up that day. So get there early. Doors are going to open at 8 o'clock. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We're also going to have raffles throughout the day. They got the Super Bowl squares. You can get out there. You can get those things done as soon as you can. And that is good stuff. I know Godfather's right next door is going to be sold out already. And so Garapan is going to be hopping in the morning / afternoon. So don't expect a Good Morning Marianas on Super Bowl Monday. And also, don't try to book appointments on February 9th because it's not happening. We are changing schedules to make sure. I mean, PSS is not even going to be open. You know why? Because it's our culture. Super Bowl, it's our culture. We're going to watch it, and it's going to be great. All right, well, anyway, it was a heck of a day for football yesterday. The snow that came down, the Broncos had a chance to be up 10-7. They don't kick a field goal. Patriots end up doing it. Seahawks going back. It's going to be a rematch. And what made me the saddest is just, I'm telling you, the only thing, nothing bad about any of these teams, is just seeing what happened. Like, man, if we had just a little bit better team and game, the Bills could be playing in the stupid Super Bowl, just kicking a garbage can. Anyway, February 9th, tomorrow Standard Time, 9:30 a.m. Seahawks, Patriots in Santa Clara. Should be a great one, and we're looking forward to it. Hey, I want to say good morning to all you guys out there. Norman says, how many guests or artists will Bad Bunny bring in the halftime show? I don't know. It depends on how many are here legally. Tobot says, hey, that lifted Tundra killed my legs as well. Man, that was a lot of work. You did a great job on that. That was such a cool-looking truck. Christo McCarty says Seahawks will make happy ending by winning. Yes, that's it. Everybody gets every massage place going to be giving away Seahawk. Well, I should probably just stop there. All right, Jack Wick is, yep, that's right. You can cheer for those Seahawks, man. It's going to be a good game for sure. Louisa, yes, everyone's saying Bud Light. It's going to be a lot of fun coming up on February 9th. The big guy at ITE raising his hands and feet. No kidding. That guy has got to be super happy about all that stuff. But, man, it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're all going to have a great time together at VFW on that day. But at least for football, it was outstanding. Who else we got out here in the house today? Yeah, no kidding. Richard Lazama, great to see you. Yeah, it was a great game for sure, and great to see you out here with us. Salute to Marianas! Man, that's going to be a good game. I'm telling you, it is going to be outstanding. We're going to have a lot of fun. Tobot, you are the man. Louisa, who says, wait till you see my house. Oh, my God. Are you going to be painting it Seahawks colors? That's possible. That's a project for your kids. Rasaman, thanks for tuning in and joining us today. Kat Attow. Well, not Kat Attow. I call her Kat because she's always got the cat gifts on there. It's Ann Attow. But great to see you this morning. Thanks so much for joining us. Connie Park Baza in the house. Good morning, and thanks for joining us again. Great to see you. My goodness. I'll tell you what, it is great. Oh, no. Do I want to know the end of it? There's a joke in here from Norman. He says, what do you call two Jamaicans in Guam? Tobot says Guamanians. I don't know. What is it? Hey! Vince Hookcook is in the house. Great to see you. Great to see you. Thanks for joining us this morning. Josh Brazel's out there, too. Good morning. I know you're not able to look up in the sky and see a whole lot of stuff right now other than clouds. We were in a cloud yesterday. Jerk chickens. Nice. No, Tuman. All right. There we go. That is the joke from Norman. What do you call two Jamaicans in Guam? Tuman. That's a good joke. That's a good joke. I give it to you. Yesterday, did you get your laptop? Yesterday. No, but did you get your voucher for your laptop? Yesterday at the CNMI Veterans Affairs Office, they were giving out vouchers to veterans from living here in the CNMI as part of some of the Digital Connect program between the Governor's Office and BPD and the CNMI Veterans Affairs Office. Well, there were a lot of folks out there in the rain, huddling underneath the tent and underneath the eaves of the building, waiting in the cars, waiting until the doors opened. Folks gave out all kinds of vouchers. I got mine, and I hope you guys did too. But that's where our regular show would have been yesterday, but we ended up being up on the hill getting rained on. And it was good, and hopefully you're able to do that. If you have not yet received your vouchers, well, you can still go up there and give them and check them out at the CNMI Veterans Affairs Office on Capitol Hill. Some of the questions that we got yesterday: do I need my DD-214? What's a DD-214? Hey, if you were in the service, you know exactly what your DD-214 is. It's a record of your time in the military. It's got all kinds of stuff listed on there, including all your personal information, if you were deployed, what awards you got, and the type of discharge that you got, and all that kind of stuff. So if you want to get your voucher for your free laptop, there are 600 that they're going to be giving away. Again, they're not handing out the laptops yet. They're giving out the voucher so that you can get your voucher, or you can get your laptop when they procure them. Go up there to Capitol Hill, CNMI Veterans Affairs Office, and you register with them. Bring your DD-214. If you've got it on a digital form, you can give that to them too. You can email that to them when you get there. They could take care of everything for you and get you all squared away. The great team, great folks up there. Now, we had another question that came up. Hey, my dad or my mom, they can't make it up here. They're disabled. Can I help them out? Yes, you can. You can pick it up for them. But here's what you need. You need to get an authorization from your family member or your friend or your loved one if you're going to be doing that for them. If you go up to the CNMI Veterans Affairs Office, they have the authorization form that you'll need. So you might have to make a couple trips. Go up there to get that form. Go get everything squared away. Get the ID, get the notary, all that stuff, and then go back up there and you'll be good to go. So there is a plan for that. They're not limiting people based on that. What about Tinian? What about Rhoda? They're going to be doing this in Tinian and Rhoda as well. You're also going to be able to get a laptop voucher and then get your laptop. It'll be great. The distribution won't be until February, so next month. It's very close. I'm not sure what date. They haven't said it. I'm sure there's not a warehouse full of laptops just waiting. It's going to be in order, so that's how it's going to work. What else is happening with that? Well, next month also, they're going to have a distribution for Monamco, who are receiving services from the Monamco Center. So same deal is going to apply, only you're going to do it through the Office of Aging. Reach out to Walter Maglonia and the team over there in Garapan at the Office of Aging, and they will get you squared away with everything you need to get your laptop or the one for your loved one who are there. Hey, good morning. Ooh, it's going to be a good day because we got puppies in the house today. At least one. Oh, hello, puppy. Oh, yeah, that's right. Saipan Humane Society joining us this morning. Very excited about that. All right, well, we're going to talk about some of the other issues, but we're going to wait until after our good folks from the Saipan Humane Society get us started here in about 5 minutes. In the meantime, we'll talk about some other things that are happening today. It's a big day. It is just, you would think it's a regular Tuesday, but it's not. It's a holiday Tuesday, of course, so we got great stuff going on. In case you forgot, we have the Saipan Industry Day today. There's going to be an Industry Day on Saipan, Tinian, and Rhoda, but today is Industry Day here in Saipan. Now, you can't register anymore. You're already there. But you can go, and it's going to be at Crown Plaza. You can see it right there. And it starts this morning. The presentation part, or the interaction between the businesses and the military is going to start in the morning. In the afternoon, there's going to be more of the presentation from the military to the folks who are there in attendance. And so it's a good time to get down there. Tomorrow will be Tinian, and Thursday will be Rhoda. Tonight, though, and this is a big deal, tonight is a great opportunity to network with them. If you can't make it today, at Godfather's tonight at 6 o'clock, there's going to be a welcome reception. So all these folks who came in from the military, folks who are in uniform, folks who are civilians, the folks in uniform will probably change before they go. So actual uniformed military folks and the civilians will be making their way to Godfather's tonight at 6 o'clock. Again, it's a welcome reception hosted by the folks over at Godfather's, and the Saipan Chamber of Commerce Armed Forces Committee will be there. And to do a couple of things, we want to welcome them, have them come in, And again, it's a great opportunity. You know how business gets done here. It's through these personal connections and stuff like that. So it's a great opportunity to ask some questions that they might not be able to talk about while they're on stage, or they might not have time for during the main thing. And you get to help support one of our local businesses, Godfathers. And you know what? After a rainy day Monday, it's a great opportunity to get out there and have a little fun tonight on Tuesday. We have called Guam, and we spoke with Landon Idlet and said, we need better weather tonight. Can you help us out? So we're going to see if they're able to dial up some nicer weather so that folks can come out for that tonight at Godfathers. So if you can make it, outstanding. So that's tonight, and we hope to see you there. Real quick, we are going to take a quick break, but before we do, let's get down to the roads and talk a little bit about the traffic and the mean streets out there. You want to make sure that you are driving smart and safe out there. If you're listening to the show, don't turn your head down to the phone while we talk about this, okay? You don't want to be doing that. But the traffic is so exciting. I know it is, but don't look at it. Just listen to us. We'll tell you everything you need to know right here. Just keep your eyes on the road. All right, well, we're starting over there. We're taking the 30,000 foot look at Saipan, and it looks like traffic is looking pretty good all across the island, but it is a little bit slower in some of the places that you would expect at the intersections. Let's go over there by AK Toyota over there in Puerto Rico. It's looking pretty good. Oh, back to even over there. I know, I saw that. I can see you out of the corner of my eye. You know, it was like, nice accent, Brad. That was also not great. I know. Hey, you get what you pay for. We're over here by the tennis courts and the pickleball courts right now, where nobody's going to be playing in the rain. There's a little bit of traffic over there. In fact, a lot of folks over there at the home of the Mallards, Garapan Elementary, got a little bit of traffic. Also, a lot of folks over there right now trying to stay dry in Garapan by JG, Sablon, Ice and Water. There's a lot of traffic over there, and if you think that was enough, man, look over there by the museum. My goodness, the NMI Museum of History and Culture. It seems like the place everyone wants to be this morning as folks are zipping back and forth trying to get around the intersection. Looking at the double-barreled look all the way down Beach Road and Middle Road, you've got some minor traffic over there by the Quartermaster intersection. And again, by the intersection that matters at the place where connections matter, I-T&E, things looking pretty good over there. And the old AK intersection as well. Folks who are heading south on Beach Road, going to get hung up there a little bit, but it's not too bad. How about further south in Sasupi, just down the street from us, people trying to get in over there by I-T&E. Actually, what they're doing, they're starting to drop people off over at MHS and doing that big loop around, and that's where you're seeing some traffic. We're heading further south over by the post office and now by Chalumpiao. Not a bad place to be right now. Things are looking pretty good. More traffic over there by Quartermaster. Sorry, not Quartermaster, by Guangdong Hardware. They're not even remotely close to each other, but hey, who cares? Guangdong Hardware intersection, folks going up and down the hill, taking their time to get their stuff. I don't even think the hardware store is open yet, but people still want to be over there. Over there by Shell Dandan, things looking pretty good. Over by the college, things looking pretty good. A little bit of congestion in San Vicente. We're checking the back road real quick. A little bit over there by the mobile station in Cagman, and everything else is looking fine, but not as fine as you'd look behind the wheel of your new Toyota Tacoma or Toyota Corolla, where you can man, that weather that we had yesterday wouldn't even faze you with those fancy new rides. You can get it with $2,000 down payment assistance on a Corolla or $3,000 down payment assistance on a Tacoma. They've got free insurance. They've got free service. And if you get that Tacoma, you even get a free tent, which you would need because an umbrella wouldn't do it yesterday. You'd have to walk around with that tent to stay dry, and you might even be able to have a couple of friends in there too. Not too bad. All right, folks, we're going to be back with more, including our friends from the Saipan Humane Society, just after this. So don't go anywhere. We got good news for you right now.
Hey, bro, can I?
Yeah, man, go for it.
Right on. Thanks, bro. Hey, bro, can I grab your bush too?
Sure, bro. Go ahead.
Thanks.
Now I can grab my own bush. Saipan, it's time to grab your bush. Pick up a 12-pack of ice-cold Bush, and you're in for more than just a refreshing beer. Every 12-pack gives you a chance to win exclusive Bush gear and more. So don't wait. Swing by your favorite store, grab your Bush, and join the fun. Because here in Saipan, the best moments are even better. with Bush. Grab your Bush today.
Shiny smiles all around, where happiness is found. It's the little things that make it true. Shiny smiles start with
Fox Sports Update.
Sam Darnold takes the Seahawks to their 4th ever Super Bowl. First time since 2014, and they beat the Rams in an absolute thriller.
Mike Vrabel, he's going to go to the Super Bowl and try to do something no one's ever done before. And that's become the first person to win a Super Bowl as a player and as a coach for the same franchise.
On CBS and Fox, Super Bowl 60 is set. A rematch of Super Bowl 49, the Patriots versus the Seahawks. Hours after New England held off Denver in the Rocky Mountain snow 10-7 to win the AFC Championship, the Seahawks defeated the Rams 31-27 behind 346 passing yards and 3 touchdowns from the only player in NFL history to win 14 games 2 years in a row for 2 different teams, Sam Darnold.
Sam, biggest game of your life, maybe your best game. Hasn't been a straight journey. What does the moment mean? You're going to the Super Bowl.
It's amazing to be able to do it with these guys though in this locker room, with this coaching staff. That's why it means the world to me.
Seahawks Super Bowl bound quarterback Sam Darnold with Tom Rinaldi on Fox TV.
This is Ainsley Earhart. Thank you for joining me for the 52-episode podcast series, The Life of Jesus.
A listening experience that will provide hope, comfort, and understanding of the greatest story ever told. Listen and follow now at foxnewspodcasts.com or wherever you listen to podcasts.
The Seahawks, who lost Super Bowl 49 to the Patriots by 4 points in 2015, are the odds-on choice to win this NFL championship game. Seattle favored by 4.5 points over New England, which won a defensive battle in Denver Sunday where Christian Gonzalez intercepted Denver's Jarrett Stidham with 2:11 to play to seal the victory. A new defensive coordinator for the Giants. It's Denard Wilson, who had the same job with the Titans the last 2 years. The Giants also hired Chris Horton to be their assistant head coach and special teams coordinator. Horton ran the special teams for Giants head coach John Harbaugh with the Ravens. The Packers are going to hire recently fired Cardinals head coach Jonathan Gannon to be Green Bay's defensive coordinator. For the first time in 25 years, there are 4 American women in the quarterfinals at the Australian Open. You can listen to and follow the Fox Sports Podcast at foxsports.com or wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Jared Max.
Get more on the Fox Sports app and foxsports.com.
As the day unfolds with laughter and cheer, Brad's got the magic that brings us all near. Sharing tales of hope, dreams that shine bright. Good morning, Marianas, together we ignite. So join the palm trees, we dance through the days. Rhythm and soul, so many ways. Together we rise through the moments we share. Good morning, Marianas, feel the love everywhere. Wake up to the sunshine in the morning light. Good vibes all around, everything feels right. Brad on the show, bringing joy to our day. Into the Marianas breeze, let the worries drift away. Yeah, that was the air. Connection grows stronger. We show that we care. Rock on, feel the soulful flow. Look right on in Mariana, that's where you belong. The sweet island breeze and the ocean's embrace. Breath got the stories, sunlight behave. Southside meditated, fall in this ride. Yeah, we're shining with love as our guide. So raise your voices high, let the music play on. Good morning, Marianas, we're where you belong.
All right, good morning, Marianas, and welcome back. It is 8:09 here on Tuesday morning, and man, I have a little guest on my lap right now. You already got to see 2 of the smiling faces from Saipan Humane Society who are here with us, and we're really happy to have them. We've got Amber with us, and we've got Ruby in the house. You're going to be able to see them both here as soon as I snap my fingers. Clap. There they are. All right. And you normally bring your puppy here with us, too.
Yes, I do. Logan is currently hanging out with the grandparents.
Oh.
They flew over from Maine to visit our family, and also like they enjoying being like a little bit grandparent duty for my dog.
That is awesome. Well, so it's all kinds of introductions. Not only you guys, but also this puppy. Right now, you guys can't see this puppy. Dustin. He's got his pearls ready to show off here. Dustin from Stranger Things. He also has his ears right now looking a little bit like Dobby from Harry Potter fame. Hold on, I'm just going to put you up here so people can see you a little bit, buddy. This is not as comfortable. He was feeling way more comfortable before. There you go. Oh, look. In fact, one of his ears works. That's great. Actually, they both work. He can hear for sure. But anyway, Amber and Ruby, welcome to the studio. Thank you so much for coming. Amber, this is your first time here with us.
Yes.
And you are the new face of the Saipan Humane Society.
Yes, I am.
It's not just for pets anymore. No, they have reached out, and it's so great. Amber, let's start with you. Ruby, first of all, welcome back.
Thank you.
But this is our first time with you, so let's tell everybody who you are and what you do and how long you've been here, all that fun stuff.
Lovely. Yes, my name is Amber Weston. I'm the new executive director for Saipan Humane Society. And I've been on Saipan for a decade now, so I'm very well versed in the cultural norms and demographics of this island, and happy to be here to serve and help the community in very meaningful ways. And I think this little creature right here, this little Dustin right here, is a prime example of the lovely kind of pets that everybody can have, and if we just take care of our animals, and I'm looking forward to assist with that. So that's what I'm here for.
Best job ever.
Best job ever, yeah.
So we were there at the. He's really gripping onto my arm.
Cute.
So I got to meet this guy when we were over there to pick up some meds for Maurice. Maurice is the neighborhood dog that we've come to meet over here at the studio, and this guy was in there in a cage with 2 other dogs. One of them there were 3 dogs and 11 legs. Yeah. And well, it was adorable. They were all still super cute coming over there. In fact, 3-legger and this guy were, just doing that playful, playing with each other and everything. Yeah. So it was looking like were having a great time. He was feeling this guy was feeling way more happy, I think.
He's literally hugging you right
He
now.
is totally hugging me, grabbing on for dear life. Well, I got to get you up there, buddy, so people can see you, too. Okay? Is this guy up for adoption, by the way?
Yes. So
no way.
Dustin is 1 year old, male dog, and he is, I think he complete most of his vaccine, and we have been giving him flea and tick preventative, and he is chill. He cuddle with you. Watching him try to jump up on the sofa is kind of it's very adorable and hilarious at the same time. But he make it after maybe 5 to 6 tries with his little leg. And when you watch movie, he just chill next to you.
That's the kind of dog you need. Oh. We've got a couple of boonies at the house that are great, but definitely too big to be lap dogs. This guy's already a year, so it's about as big as he's going to get, huh?
Yes, I would assume so. So far he probably it's 15 to 20 pounds. His face is small, but his has giant ear, giant paw, short leg. Is very cute and unique, I would say. And if he get adopted, again, we'll provide the spay and neuter surgery. We'll give flea and tick preventative for the first 3 months.
Wow.
We try our best and do everything to set up the adopted success to give him a perfect life.
Oh, I love it. So you get the vaccinations, you get him, this guy, he's going to get neutered, and then and that's all part of the plan. It's just an awesome deal. And the Saipan Humane Society, you guys have to probably get so many calls from people, from the dogs and the cats, and I can't find mine, or I want to get one, or I can't do this, or my dog's sick, it's an emergency, what can you do? I mean, you get calls all hours of the night and everything?
Yeah, that's exactly a point that we had released a press release for the community to just kindly remind everybody that we all have our own personal lives, and to please don't reach us personally and to contact us during only business hours. And you can definitely email us at clinic@saipanhumanesociety.org if you have any questions, and we'll get back to you as soon as we possibly can. So we just kindly ask the public to be mindful that working in a clinic setting, although a lot of people don't understand exactly what we do when we're in the clinic, that we do a lot for the community and for the pets and the animals. And when we go home, we also have our own personal lives that we have to manage. So we just kindly ask the public to be mindful of that. And if you have any questions, feel free to call the clinic during business hours and email us at clinic@saipanhumanesociety.org. Speaking of that, thank you.
Do they have a 911 for pets?
Yes, I wish we have. I would say
Yes,
let's, for example, for on Guam, there is probably 5 to 6 vet clinic there, but there is no emergency clinic as well. It's because there has to be a lot of funding for emergency clinic. And also one thing I want to remind the community is Saipan Humane Society, we just found 2 years ago. We're so grateful for all the support from the community to help us to develop from a small clinic at the shelter to now. But at the same time, we're looking to serve everyone in 10 years, 20 years. We want to be sustainable. Mm-hmm. We don't want to be okay, let's go through burnout and then leave. We want to stay here for a long time.
Yes.
Well, this guy can be here for a long time. This is a great studio dog right here.
He's chilling.
He's like the right size. He's not going to take up too much space. I can buy a giant sack of food. It'll probably last for a year with this guy. Okay, maybe not a year. But, you know, I don't know if science has proven this, but I think there is something to be said about the cuteness factor of a dog when they have a little handkerchief around their neck. A little thing like this. They're way more adoptable. Like, hey, that's my little buddy right there. Whoever this dog is, I love this. You guys got this guy on the right path. But so he's adoptable right now. You get all that other cool stuff. How about for people that already have dogs at the house, or, I mean, cats do, but, right? I mean, cats, who cares, right? No, I'm sorry, cat owners. So, but really, people who have pets and everything at the house, you guys offer all kinds of stuff for people who already have pets.
We do. We offer all kinds of stuff for all of our pets. But speaking of that, I actually would like to touch down on something we're doing right now. We're trying to fundraise $15,000 to bring out a vet that will be here for a extended a period of time, at least a month, to offer services to the CNMI. And we haven't had a vet actually here for like a duration of period of time for over 10 years. So it's going to be a lovely chance for everybody to take care of their pets and to get those surgeries and get those things that we can't normally offer you on a regular basis. Like normally our vets come and they're primarily just like spay and neuter, but this will be able the chance to do things like our dog at the clinic right now, Miss Penelope, you know, she needs an amputation. So we're fundraising for that on GoFundMe, and you can find more information about that on our Instagram and our Facebook. If you guys please donate if you can. This is to help the community. This will pay for their lodging, their transportation, their services, and make sure that we are able to offer all kinds of things that we're not normally able to do in clinic that we can do without actually having a vet license here in Saipan. So we're really excited about the opportunity to bring in a vet for a long period of time. And so please find us on our GoFundMe, on our socials, speaking of that.
That's great. So like regular care and elective surgery. If you think your dog's nose is too big, you know, you can get a little rhinoplasty for your pup. No, not really. Man, this guy is super chill.
He's super chill. Yeah.
His front leg is like dangling.
He's just hanging out and looking out at the traffic. My dog, so I have, again, those two boonies. And I've only brought them up here like once each, or twice for one of them. And when they come up here, they're not used to being up on a third floor looking down at cars, and they're just amazed just watching them zip back and forth and like, but I want to chase that one. I want to go after that one.
He's like going in and out of like sleepiness and like being alert.
This is great. This guy is super chill, and his name is Dustin. By the way, Luisa, her puppy died last night. She was just saying, sorry to hear about that, from Parvo. She knows she would have loved to have gotten a hold. She's like that kind of a situation. Same thing. You know, you wish that there was like an emergency service.
Yeah, we've all been there. I've lost my soul dog in the middle of the night with no help, and I have his name tattooed on my arm. I understand the pain and the suffering that comes from that, and like the sheer panic that you have when that happens. And we do understand it. We completely get it. And we're really sorry for your loss. And we do want to offer as much services as we possibly can, but there's no way that we can provide that. You know, we're a nonprofit. You know, we do everything we possibly can to help you. And again, truly sorry for your loss.
Yeah, and you can also offer people another dog. It might be too early, right? Too soon. But oh my gosh, this guy! I'm telling you, this is like a perfect pup. I can't believe it. Like, and a year old. This is not a. He's already past the crazy stuff.
He's like going in and out of sleepy. Like he really. I wish you could see his face.
He's like really adorable, and I also want to mention to Luisa.
Yeah.
Luisa, I'm so sorry for your loss, and providing emergency service definitely is our one of 10 years goal. We want to make sure we build our team. and provide a good training, make sure everyone can handle like certain of emergency situation before we give out the service, because we definitely don't want like, okay, we can accept emergency, but we don't know how to do it. And like that's why we want like make sure we build our foundation before we expand the service. The other thing is for parvovirus is it can prevent. So on our island, especially with limited resort, prevention is key. And to prevent parvovirus, make sure that puppy get all the vaccine, which we currently have promotion. It's like $5 off for every vaccine. So for parvo vaccine, it's like $5 to $10 only.
Wow.
Yeah. And so it can be prevent. And if you have any question, feel free to shoot an email to clinic@Saipan Humane Society. I'm happy to plan through the vaccination series with you, just like help there is no more loss in the future, and we're happy to help.
Yeah, and we were talking about that our neighborhood dog here, Maurice. It's not his official name, but that's what we've been calling him.
I like it.
Yeah, we went out and got him some, what I was expecting was Bravecto, but it wasn't. This is something new that you guys have. Well, it's new to me. And it helps with fleas, ticks, heartworms, all this other stuff. And it is super affordable compared to the other stuff. Can you talk to us about that one?
So what we have in Simparica Trio, before, I think like in the past 5 years, people are used to Bravecto, which prevent flea and tick, and someone use ivermectin to prevent heartworm. But in stateside, most of the vet agreed that ivermectin is not necessarily adequate preventative for heartworm, and for Simparica Trio, it's prevent flea and tick, heartworm, and intestinal worm. So it's like a 3-in-1 preventative. And we also kind of use it to help with skin issue. It's just always prevention is key, guys.
Yeah, those mites.
Prevention is key.
But it's so inexpensive compared to the other stuff. I was expecting to get knocked on my butt on the price for this dog that I don't really know. It turns out, no, it was pretty good. How does the pricing work for that stuff?
So for that, for 10 pounds to 60 pounds, it range is around maybe 35 to 60 for 3 months supply.
For 3 months.
For 3 months supply. And in the stateside, usually you will get the whole tab, which is $60 per tab.
Wow.
No matter what size it is. That's why we kind of also we are grateful that Banfield Foundation in the stateside have been sponsored up with Simparica Trio, and also we have some Seresto collar, which Seresto collar is a flea and tick preventative, lasts 8 months. That is just put it on the neck to protect it through skin contaction. So if I would say if you have 5 dogs or more and you're not able to afford any kind of preventative like Bravecto or Simparica Trio, reach out to us. We can try our best to provide Seresto collar to the community.
This guy is gonna make me want to take a nap with him. This is the sweetest dog. He's just hanging out. Oh, Luisa says, I have another puppy I'd like to have looked at for parvo. What time is a good time to go to the Saipan Humane Society?
So the clinic today, we are open 9:30 to 3. And then our usual clinic hour is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 9:30 to 3.
Well, there you go.
You can also make an appointment online.
Not a bad idea. That's SaipanHumaneSociety.com, .org, something like that?
Yes, SaipanHumaneSociety.org.
Awesome. Oh my gosh, this guy.
I know, he's totally chill.
He is the chillest dog ever, and he's just hanging out. You guys are able to see him less and less as he's just sliding lower and lower into it. I can feel his heart rate just slow down, and he's just ready to relax. I want to build a fire in the fireplace, play some music, lay down, and have this guy lay down next to me on the couch. This guy is just adorable.
He's very chill.
And he could still be yours. So if, Venus says, Amber, you look amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it's spelled wow. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm blushing.
This is great. All right, so if somebody does want to adopt a dog from you, now, do you guys just have a whole stable of dogs, or do you guys work with the mayor's office? Where do people go if they want to adopt a dog with you guys?
That's a great question.
I would say mainly go to the local shelter, Mayor Animal Shelter, because they have much more dog. They have been taking in dog every day, either a surrender or impound dog from the street. They also have a lot of adoptable dog. And please go there first. And if they wanted to adopt Dustin or any dog through our clinic, reach out to us. We do occasionally kind of adopted a dog from the shelter and nurse them back to a healthy condition, and also evaluate their behavioral before we adopting them.
Yeah, he's a shelter dog. He's from the mayor's office. We do work with the mayor's office, and we're very grateful for the team over there. But this little dude is from the mayor's office, so
So we went to the mayor's office. Fun fact, I tell you about this neighborhood dog, right? Because he was just sleeping here out of nowhere. We haven't seen him a lot because of the rain, probably. But I didn't see him for a day and a half. I'm like, what's going on? So I went to the mayor's pound area, and I'm like, have you guys seen this dog? They're like, no, but we know him. The guys who are part of the program. Yeah. They're like, yeah, we see him in that neighborhood and everything, but they're like, but you can walk around and check out the other dogs. And there's so many dogs there right now.
So many dogs there, yeah.
The saddest ones for me are the ones that were the surrenders. And a lot of them were one, it's somebody couldn't handle it. It was too energetic for them, right? And then another one or two, people leaving island. Yeah. And they're like, I can't spend the money to take the dog with me.
Yeah, that's the tough reality of it.
And they're great dogs. There's this dog there, Bella, who's just a sweetheart. A little brown dog with a cute little snout, and just a great dog. Just waiting. In fact, they normally don't keep the dogs there too long before they have to euthanize them.
Yeah, it's a high kill shelter, basically based off. Do you want me to get that for you? Basically, with the population and dog control here, it's hard to manage. There's pretty much more dogs than humans, essentially. And we actually have a world-renowned dog handler coming in. If you want to talk about that, Ruby.
Yes.
Oh, what? Cesar Milan is coming out here?
I hope so. I really want to meet him in person.
Awesome.
I want to learn everything from him. But one of the things is, yes, if you want to adopt, please go to the local shelter. Just remember, in 2018, we have an animal count. At that time, we had 42,000 people on island and 18,000 dogs on island as well.
Yeah.
And so far we haven't known yet. And there is a lot of dog on the street. One of the thing about the upcoming event of we have an international dog handler expert coming, and he has been working with Humane Society International for over 10 years, and he have been traveling around the world to help to demonstrate how to safely handle dog or assist with the local authority. So it's gonna be February 3rd. It's gonna be February 3rd, 9:30 to 12:30 at Casa Mariana.
Wow.
Shout out to Blaine.
Yeah, thank you, Blaine, for letting us use the place. And he will teach us how to safely handle dog, especially if our community see any sick dog or hit by a car dog, want to help bring them to clinic. Sometimes when dog is in pain, they will react in certain way.
Yeah.
So if you want to help and contribute to the animal health, please come to the workshop. The other thing I would say is, I think a year or two ago, there is a dog in Coral Ocean Point Hotel in the golf court. It's like with a bloated belly, a rubber band around the belly.
Oh.
And no matter like us, Saipan Humane Society, Booney Baby, and like several people really want to try to capture that dog as well, but we haven't been able to. But the dog is still alive, and we just really want to like get him and help him. So if you are also have been helping through the past year to try to capture that dog, please come to the workshop. Definitely is a good timing to brainstorm how we help that dog as well.
Yeah, definitely. So that is February 3rd at 9:30 to 12:30 at Casa Marianas, Gold Beach Hotel. And we will be posting more information about that on our socials later.
That's great. I can't wait. And please send it to us so we can get it out there for you guys too.
Absolutely.
All right. So this is Dustin again. He's right here. He's watching the cars go by and going in and out of consciousness here as he's fading up. But this guy is the sweetest dog. Just hanging out, not squirming around. We just met, save for when I was down there and I saw those three that were in there. And he's just great. This is going to be a great dog for somebody. It could be your dog, and you could do that soon. And they're going to take care of the vaccinations. They're going to take care of getting him fixed and everything for you too. And I mean, I don't get to sit back and relax in a lounge position like I am right now. This is the most relaxed pose I've ever had during my show, just so I can hang out with this guy who is just cute. Man, this is a great dog.
Yeah, he's great.
I'm just a fan of dogs anyway, and cats. Don't.
Yes, we service animals all around, cats and dogs as well.
Birds,
rodents,
giraffes.
Try to help goats.
What? Really?
And yes, we have tried to help goat.
Yes, and we try to help bird people, and also like I think there is a new bird sanctuary on the island as well. I think
yes, there is a new bird sanctuary on island.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you with more information regarding that. Yeah.
Right up the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're super nice.
Oh, so you know fabulous. Okay.
Yeah,
great.
I did get to meet them because I had a bird that I'm like, hey, what do we got to do with this bird?
Right.
Yeah. I heard you're the new bird people. Actually, funny story. I met them because of a turtle.
Okay.
I found a turtle on the side of the road, and I reached out to my friends from Fish and Wildlife. Like, what would you do? He's like, just call the bird people. I'm like, okay, I'll call the new bird people. And that's how we met. They nursed this turtle for a while, but it ended up getting run over. Not in their care. That's how I found them on the road. And they did everything they could, and they just couldn't help them out.
But, rest in peace, turtle.
Yeah, at least I know. But he was delicious. And so no, not at all. But so I was driving down the CMG over here, and I saw something in the middle of the road that looked like a turtle, and I'm like, that can't be a turtle. Totally a turtle. And he had gotten squished, the bottom of his shell was, all that stuff. So anyway, they gave it the old college try. They did what they could. Ended up succumbing to his injuries after a couple of days, but
it's the harsh reality of not having proper veterinary care on island.
Well, yeah, and the road crossing education has been so strong for turtles, and you can see it's failing our turtle population.
Yeah, they're definitely not being taught that in their early years. Yeah, definitely.
We need more turtle crosswalks.
We do. Yes. I do want to touch real quick though. So Saipan Humane Society is actually headed out to Rhoda next month to facilitate a wellness clinic out there with Julie Ogo, Representative Ogo, Banfield, of course, Saipan Humane Society. Rhoda Mayor's office is also going to be there with the Municipal Council, and DLNR and Fish and Wildlife are all going to be there to assist with our clinic that we are having on the 21st at the Roundhouse at, I believe it was 8:30 or 9:30?
It's 8:30
to 4:30.
And also, like, thank you for Ludacare.
Oh, yes,
for,
and Ludacares, yes.
Yeah.
Ludacare is also bringing us out there, and we're really excited to give assistance with the community, with flea and tick preventive medications, vaccines. Also, we're offering nail trim for them as well. And we're really excited to go over there to Rhoda and help the people over there to make sure that they can prevent any particular issues like parvo in the future for their animals.
Have you guys tried Ludacris?
Oh, are you talking about Christian?
No, I was just making a ludicrous joke.
I was like, I'm going to be seeing Chris over there.
No, I didn't know there was a Chris. That's awesome. All right. Well, this guy is, I'm telling you, this guy's trying to work his way into my heart. It is not working. Not working at all. Trying to be all like calm and hang out like you want me to adopt you and stuff. You know, that's me with every dog, right? I'm still trying to figure out Maurice, and then, but this guy is definitely studio sized.
Yes.
What's up, buddy? What you got?
If anyone, for the one who cannot really like see the full picture, so it's like maybe like 15 pounds dog with like a little short leg, very good to hold.
Oh, he wants to lay down.
On
he wants to fully
his
lay down.
lap,
Yeah.
and then like his two front paw is wrapping his arm, and like the eyes is just keep dozing, laying down, chilling. He's like the perfect dog.
He is my nap buddy. If you've watched Friends, this is my nap buddy over here. He is. He literally was just trying to do that sideways lay down thing with me. I can't, buddy. But he is. This is the right dog for if you have a show and you want to have a dog that just hangs out in your studio. This should be your dog. Oh, good boy.
He's so cute. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
All right. We'll probably hold him up for a second again and let him go because we're gonna take a quick break. But real quick, people want to call and they want to adopt this super pup or any other dog. What's the numbers? What's all the contact info for you guys?
So our contact info is like 670-233-7387. For if you want to do adoption, if you have question about making an appointment, if you have like any like health concern you want to know, just like please call us. We'll try our best to call back or pick up the call because sometimes we have like 10 calls coming at the same time. So
Really?
it's hard,
Yeah, it gets intense in the clinic. Like one day we're gonna set up a camera so you guys can see exactly the madness that how it goes on a daily basis, so people have a better idea of what goes on there, you know. So.
Yes, I try to like take video and make reel of like a day of my life, and then in the middle I just like get running around for the consultation, and then it just stop there.
I have both feet up on this little filing cabinet over here. Oh, you can lick him. There you go, buddy. And like I'm in full-on lounge mode.
So is he.
So he's laying back. He's licking me. He's like, "That's right." He's like, "Succumb to my powers. I will, puppy. All right, so we gotta take a break, or I'm gonna take a nap. That's how this is gonna go. So I want to say thanks to you guys for coming in this morning.
Thank you so much for
having me. This is great. This is my new best pal. That you get. Oh, there he is. He's taking a yawn right there. That's it. You guys can get this dog. His name is Dustin. You could probably change it. It's only been a year, so then that's just about it. All right. Anything else? Did we miss anything?
I think just a little one thing.
Yeah.
It's rainy. Drive safe, everyone. At the same time, please keep your eyes out for all the dogs or cat on the road. Make sure you just like give them a little bit time to cross it, so we can prevent like any roadkill on a raining day as well.
Yeah, that's a great suggestion.
Oh, now he's put his head down.
Full on laying on you.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's adopted you. Now you don't have a choice.
I think this happened. Oh, he is. He's licking my hand, and there's a big yawn. That was a full-on yawn as he lays back and relaxes. All right. Well, studio dog. All right. We're gonna take a break. You guys adopt this dog before I do. All right.
Thank you guys.
We'll be back in just a little bit. We'll get you some the latest updates for news, sports, and weather. But first, we're taking a commercial break.
Bro, can I grab your bush?
Yeah, man, go for it.
Right on. Thanks, bro. Hey, bro, can I grab your bush too?
Sure, bro. Go ahead.
Thanks.
Now I can grab my own bush. Saipan, it's time to grab your bush. Pick up a 12-pack of ice-cold Bush, and you're in for more than just a refreshing beer. Every 12-pack gives you a chance to win exclusive Bush gear and more. So don't wait. Swing by your favorite store, grab your Bush, and join the fun. Because here in Saipan, the best moments are even better with Bush. Grab your Bush today.
Shiny smiles all around, where happiness is found. It's the little things that make it true. Shiny smiles start with
The White House is trying to distance President Trump from comments by several members of his administration about Alex Preddy, a Minneapolis protester shot and killed Saturday by a Border Patrol officer. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt says she has not heard the president characterize the incident as domestic terrorism.
This has obviously been a very fluid and fast-moving situation throughout the weekend. As for President Trump, whom I speak for, he has said that he wants to let the investigation continue and let the facts lead in this case.
Meantime, Lisa Dwyer reports on legal efforts to halt the federal immigration operation in Minnesota.
U.S. District Judge Catherine Menendez is considering whether to grant requests by the state of Minnesota and the cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul to temporarily halt the Trump administration's immigration operation that has now resulted in 2 deaths. The judge also questioned the government's motivation behind the crackdown and expressed skepticism about a Trump administration letter to the governor of Minnesota asking for access to voter rolls, state Medicaid, food assistance records, and for the state to repeal sanctuary policies. Minnesota's Attorney General Keith Ellison says the crackdown is disproportionate to the state's immigration numbers and is politically motivated.
This is not about fraud, and it's not even about immigration, and it's certainly not about law enforcement. It's about handing over documents of the state of Minnesota, private information, including voting information, to the federal government. That's what this is about.
I'm Lisa Dwyer.
Israel's recovered the remains of the final hostage in Gaza. That clears the way for the next phase of the ceasefire with Hamas. The Northeast getting the last of that winter storm. At least 25 deaths have been reported. Hundreds of thousands without power. Nashville, Tennessee, Mississippi, and Louisiana hit particularly hard. On Wall Street, stocks started the week with gains. The Dow added 313 points. The S&P was up 0.5%. The Nasdaq 0.4%. This is AP News. European Union regulators have opened a formal investigation into Elon Musk's social media platform X after its AI chatbot Grok started producing non-consensual sexualized deepfake images. Lawrence Brooks has details.
The tool was allowing users to undress people through its AI image generation and editing capabilities. Researchers said some images appeared to include children. EU Commission spokesperson Thomas Renier announced the investigation.
Such output has no place in Europe, and we need to protect our citizens from potential future harms.
Some governments have banned the service already or issued warnings. The EU's executive is examining whether X has met its obligations under the Digital Services Act to contain illegal content. An X spokesperson said the platform remains committed to safety and has zero tolerance for child sexual exploitation and non-consensual nudity. I'm Lawrence Brooks.
There's more news at apnews.com. I'm Ben Thomas. Thanks for listening.
Fox Sports Update.
Winter weather having a big impact on professional sports. The Nuggets and Grizzlies game in Memphis and the Mavericks-Bucks game both postponed today because of the storms. It's Championship Sunday in the NFL. 2 games to decide who will play in Super Bowl 60 in 2 weeks in the Bay Area. The Patriots and Broncos meeting in the AFC Championship in Denver. While there is snow in the forecast in Denver, it could have been worse in New England with blizzard conditions in Foxborough, Massachusetts today. In the NFC, the top-seeded Seahawks host the Rams. The NFC West rivals meet for the 3rd time this season. The 2 regular season meetings decided by a total of 3 points, so expect a good one. Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford talked about the keys to winning when the 2 teams are so close.
You know, we got to be hitting blocks correctly. We got to, read our run keys and run the ball effectively. I got to put the ball in a good spot for our guys to go make plays. You got to separate, get open, and make plays. So, I think when you go into a battle like this.
This is Ainsley Earhart. Thank you for joining me for the 52-episode podcast series, The Life of Jesus.
A listening experience that will provide hope, comfort, and understanding of the greatest story ever told. Listen and follow now at foxnewspodcasts.com or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Where you have a defense that's playing at the level that they're playing at, you got to tighten the screws that much more.
They'll kick it off around 6:30 Eastern Time. Former Cardinals head coach Jonathan Gannon headed from the desert to the tundra, taking over as the Packers' new defensive coordinator, replacing Jeff Hafley, who left Green Bay to take the Dolphins' head coaching job. And the Giants have hired Denard Wilson to be John Harbaugh's defensive coordinator. Wilson coached on Harbaugh's staff in Baltimore in 2023. A pair of top 25 battles in women's college basketball today. Number 2 South Carolina with a statement win over previously undefeated number 5 Vanderbilt. The Gamecocks win a 103-74. And in the Big Ten, number 10 Iowa won its 8th straight 91-70 rout over number 12 Ohio State. The Winter Olympics are less than 2 weeks away. The world's best will compete in Italy. American alpine skiing star Michaela Schifrin won the final World Cup slalom race before the games today in the Czech Republic. She's won 7 times in 8 races this season. The 2-time gold medalist did not medal in Beijing 4 years ago. You can download the Fox Sports Podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you download your favorite podcasts. I'm Tim McMaster.
Get more on the Fox Sports app and foxsports.com.
If you see something, say something, and stay anonymous. Call Crime Stoppers at 234-7272 or submit a tip online at nmicrimestoppers.com. No names, no caller ID, no recordings, just your info. And if your tip leads to an arrest, you could earn up to $1,000 in cash. Your tips have helped take hundreds of criminals off the streets in the NMI. It works because of you. Crime Stoppers, we want your information, not your name. PHI is your local pharmacy serving customers in Cagman, Garapan, and Dandan since 1996. Shop PHI Pharmacy for all your prescriptions, and we even offer a large line of multivitamin supplements. Our Dandan location is open weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 4 on weekends. Or visit our Garapan and Cagman locations weekdays from 8 to 6 and 8 to 1 on Saturdays. Check us out online at phipharmacy.com or follow us on Facebook. PHI is a locally owned independent community Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Waves crash hard, the shore don't break. Roots go deep, no storm can take. This land of ours where hearts ignite. Saipan stands holding tight. Tinian whispers, winds that heal. Roar rises, forged in steel. Island strong, we carry on. Through the dark, we find the dawn. Hold the line, we sing our song. Saipan, Tinian, Rota, Island strong.
All right, welcome back. Marianas, 8:53 in the morning here on Tuesday, January 27th, as the folks from the CNMI enjoy their first day knowing who is in the Super Bowl. It is going to be the Patriots and the Seahawks. I imagine there's going to be a lot more Seahawks fans as they are expected to win handily. We'll find out what all those lines are. I'm not a big betting guy and all that stuff, but I can tell you that after watching those performances, it certainly looks to me like the Seahawks should win by quite a bit. But the Rams were favored to win over the Patriots in Tom Brady's first year too. No, I'm not saying that Drake May is Tom Brady. I'm not. Man. All right. Anyway, well, let's move on a little bit. Hey, it's great to have you guys here with us here on Tuesday. We got a lot going on today. We only got about 10 minutes of show left or so before we move on. And thank all you guys for making your way out here and all that. The things that are happening today that are pretty big. Today marks the return of Quy Lijian to immigration court. We had the live coverage down there when she was in last week. It was a big deal. And we'll find out what ends up happening. You know, this is really, it's a combo. It's a combo to find out what's going to happen with the removal proceeding and with if she'll be able to get out while they deal with all of this. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff. That's at 10 o'clock today, so we'll be over there to hear it. And if for nothing else, again, while she is the big story of it, the former chairwoman of IPI, it's great to hear everything in there that's happening with that case in particular, but it's also great just to see how this process works, where everybody's having all these conversations about what's happening with ICE in the mainland. We're able to see what happens in an actual immigration court where people come in here in Saipan. You know what else is happening? It's funny with that last sports update you heard about. The Winter Olympics are getting ready to get kicked off again. They're only 10 days away from less than 11 days away, I should say, because 10 hours, 20 minutes, and 1 yawn away from the Winter Olympics. But with all the crazy stuff that's happening all around the world, some of these things you just kind of get lost. And the Olympic Winter Games taking place on February 6th, which is a big deal. But a real big deal is happening this month as well, because the Artemis mission, at least the Artemis 2, is set to take place on the same day. Really, there's going to be, actually it's February 6th. Is when they're looking at getting going. So that's just about the same. I mean, it's the same. So there you go. Now, Artemis 2 is not actually going to land on the moon. Their 10-day mission, though, they're going to start really surveying what's going on the moon. And then by not next year, but the year after, launched by 2028, is Artemis 3, where they're going to build on the moon and see what's going on out there. It's going to be the first Americans on the moon since the 70s. And that is pretty crazy. But the Artemis 4 is when they actually start working on like a lunar space station, which is just amazing. So, but that's happening soon. And it should be something really great. I think that all the kids in school these days should be paying attention to this. And, there'll be no maybe. There's already been proof that we've got stuff on the moon. The other countries have launched these things. So all those conspiracy nuts saying that we never went to the moon can eat a bag of Richards, because that has already been proven through the photos and videos captured by other countries' space missions that have orbited the moon already. Now the question is, what are they going to do when they get there? You're going to end up making a moon base, which is cool for James Bond stuff. But they're going to have good communications, because they'll probably have Starlink from their orbiting around the planet, or orbiting around the moon, I should say. So they'll be able to do that. They'll have way more communications with with Earth than they had before. It's amazing. We're sending people to the moon again, and and it's going to happen in less than 2 weeks. So it's such people paying attention to all these things that are happening here, but man, they're so insignificant compared to the whole universe and all that. I can't wait. I want to know if our guys from Tinian Astrodad and Island Astronomy are going to be able to capture, be able to see the Artemis 2 as it's orbiting around the moon, and capture some footage of it, maybe a photo. I gotta see if I can't capture this yawning, because I just keep yawning into the old phone. All right, by the way, we were gonna have the Tinian Mayor on yesterday. We were gonna have him on yesterday. Now it looks like we're gonna try to get him on tomorrow at 9:45. So tomorrow's show will be a longer show than we had originally planned, but that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Speaking of tomorrow, we've got other folks scheduled for tomorrow as well. So let's just pull that up. Oh yes, there's going to be a book launch. I'm super excited about this. So we're going to have Manny Borja and Francis Sablon in here tomorrow during the show. And then afterwards we'll have the Tinian Mayor remotely. That's going to be really cool. And we're really looking forward to all that. So tomorrow should be a big day. Other big things today, we talked about it earlier. We talked about it quickly. Excuse me, that yawn, man. I don't know. I blame that puppy. That puppy that I would totally adopt. If I could keep a studio dog, I would make that my studio dog. He's so cute, man. I'm telling you. He's available. Dustin, give him a call at Saipan Humane Society. You won't be disappointed. That dog is amazing. All right, back to it. So we saw that the charges against the lieutenant governor were dropped. They're in the process of being dropped, I should say. And that is a big deal. So Lieutenant Governor and Justin Mizutani and Joey Dela Cruz all done with their thing. I don't know if anything else will come afterwards, but at least for now, all that stuff is gone. All the letters and basically the call to action from these three senators from the mainland who had said, hey, we want to get rid of EBS TAP and we want to answer by the 28th. Well, everybody got together and wrote letters and came out with position papers, and the governor just came out with his yesterday, and we posted it out there for you. But the chamber, HAMI, MVA, Congresswoman Kimberly King Hines, people came out and had stuff to say about getting rid of EBS TAP and the Guam CNMI visa waiver program. All that stuff is, oh man, I'm telling you, yeah, that's all in action. So we'll see what happens at the federal level. No kidding, do you need coffee? I know, like I just went to get my second cup right here. It is great coffee. This is outstanding. But that puppy, man, I'm telling you, that guy was just laying on my lap. It got me all relaxed. Like that is my comfort dog. Like if I want to fly somewhere, I want that to be my dog to fly with. I mean, that's a great dog. I mean, he's carry-on size for sure. I am not a little dog fan. I'm not. I like big old lunky dogs that I can wrestle around with. because I think little dogs are those little yappy dogs, the frou-frou dog. This is not a little yappy dog, for number one. Number two, it's not a crazy one, also great. And it's not one of those fluffy dogs that just looks like a mop. No, this is like a regular dog that is full. It's like a bonsai tree for a dog is what that dog is. Like somebody made a perfect sized little dog that you can kind of hang out with who is actually cool. And man, I don't need to adopt another dog. I was thinking Maurice, but he's already owned. I know my kids are ready for a puppy. I know Dennis Matsumoto, he's got 3 puppies. He's got 3 good-looking puppies that are going to be ready next month, too. Oh, my gosh. Dogs everywhere. But this guy, he wants to hang out. He wants to stay. Maybe that's it. Don't worry. Kathy's, like, watching this right now. Whenever she's watching it live or she's watching it later, she's like, you better not. I can hear it. I can hear it already. I can hear it. All right, guys. Well, speaking of here, I can hear the end of the show. It's right here. We've got a lot of stuff that we're going to be chasing today. We're going to be posting up all the headlines. Yeah. We're going to be chasing a few headlines that we're going to be posting up here shortly today. But again, we're going to be going down to the immigration court to see how everything shakes out for the 10 o'clock hearing. And I guess we'll go from there. I mean, that's the next step for us for the news today. Also, like we said, there's a big deal with the SBDC today. It is the industry day. There's it's all open to the public this morning. In the afternoon is where all the presentations are going to come from the military side. And then tonight at Godfather's at 6 p.m., you can go down there and you can meet those folks on your own. Pretty cool, right? It's a welcoming reception with the Saipan Chamber of Commerce, Armed Forces Committee, and we're looking forward to being there as well. All right, well, welcome over here. Thanks for coming back. And it does look like you missed the ice and rain of Georgia. That is outstanding. Also, USDA-looking dog. Yeah, no kidding. I'm telling you. That is a great dog. Dude, if anyone is thinking about getting a dog, like, that's a great dog. I'm telling you. Like, that's a great dog. This dog wants to be adopted for sure. And I'm telling you, for a dog that's like 1 year old, it's not like that freak puppy age where it goes crazy. So you're good to go. All right, that's what we got for you today, folks. We'll be back tomorrow morning again for another edition of Good Morning Marianas. We're going to have the Mayor of Tinian's going to be in here. We're going to have folks in here unveiling a new book. I can't wait to talk about that, and we'll get you all the news, sports, weather together. In fact, we should have Landon on with us tomorrow as well. So we'll see you guys soon. So have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. See you, Marianas.
You owned your car for 4 years. You named it Brad. You loved Brad. And then you totaled him. You two had been through everything together. 2 boyfriends, 3 jobs. You're like, nothing can replace Brad. Then Liberty Mutual calls, and you break into your happy dance.
If you sign up for Better Car Replacement, we'll pay for a car that's a model year newer with 15,000 fewer miles than your old one. See car insurance in a whole new light. Liberty Mutual Insurance.